Hello and welcome to the Daily Meal for Sunday the 7th of February 2021. Being a Sunday, I like to do a thing on Sundays called Stats Sunday. I'm going to start off with this one as normal. It is from Experimental 361 Ben Mayu. And what it is the expected goals over the length of the game. And as you can see, he's given us 2.4 expected goals. Sheffield Wednesday is 0.7, but what you can see is basically the green line is Sheffield Wednesday, the blue line is Millwall, and the circles are the goals. And basically after Sheffield Wednesday scored, they tried to defend for the rest of the game. They did what they did a Millwall, they did what we usually do. And what usually happens when you try to defend for 80 minutes, you lose because it's impossible to do that. I don't know why they keep trying to do it. I don't know why we do it. I don't know why other teams do it. But you can see here, they scored with their first goal. They had one more shot in the first half and then just flatlined. And we had 2 shots in the first half. Then we had our penalty, scored that, and then we had one more shot after. So, and we were lucky they did that, because if we were absolutely abysmal in that first half, if they actually tried after scoring, tried to get another one, a second one, we could have been blown out. But they tried to defend, and we got, however crap we were in the first half, we managed to get in the area to get that penalty, which was then scored by Kenza Hall because Jed Wallace wasn't on the pitch. And then we know the substitution was made at half time, and after that it was a totally different story. As you can see here, just it looks like a little stairs there. The second half, the blue stairs are going up. That's every shot by Millwall. Boom, 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 boom. And you love to see it. It's absolutely fantastic to see it. And even in the second half, you see the green line, Sheffield Wednesday. They only had 2 shots in the second half. We absolutely annihilated them. I think maybe it was the worst thing they could have done was scoring early, because then they just tried to defend and it didn't work. And the thing is, what I've got to say is, credit to Gary Rowett for changing the team at half time, but I don't know what's the opposite of credit. Discredit to Gary Rowett for changing the team in the first place. I mean, what are you doing? He's saying they're injured. He's saying McNamara, Thompson, and Wallace was injured, but they was on the bench. So what's that all about? If someone's injured, you don't put them on the bench. And then it's another website was saying they were tired. He was giving them a rest. So what is it? Are they injured, or is he giving them a rest? But he keeps messing around with the team, and it's I think he's trying to keep players sweet, but when you find a way that works, you keep doing it. If the player isn't playing, gets the hump, then tough shit. Let him crack on. It's Millwall Football Club. It's the whole thing. It's the players, the fans, the board, the whole thing. Not about one person, whoever they are, whether it's Neil Harris, John Berylson, or Shane Ferguson, whatever. This is the whole thing. It's don't keep chopping and changing the team just to keep people sweet. Let them sulk. If they're not good enough, they're not good enough. Proof is in the pudding. You put Ben Thompson on, and look at that second half, man. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, let's move on. This is from infogoal.net. And if you go onto this website, don't follow their tips, because their tips are absolutely atrocious. They seem to just go for the highest price because it's a 3-horse race, either home, draw, or away. They just go with the highest price, and their tips are absolutely abysmal. But they do collect a lot of data, and what you can see here, they actually give the expected goals 1.87 to Millwall, 0.68 to Sheffield Wednesday. And you can see there, they scored in the 10th minute, Hutchcock booked. We got the penalty. Half time, Kefton Bell come off Thompson. They made a change as well. They made two more later. And it seems we made a change. Leonard off, Williams was on, which is pretty decent. He played alright when he come on. And after that, it was just boom, all guns blazing. Yeah. So that's all you can see it there. All the match events, as they call it. Let's move on to the lineup. And so for Millwall, this is what it says. It's got Biakowski 6.39, but Starman, Scott Malone 8.89. Also in green, which is high score, George Evans, new guy. I thought he did alright. I don't know if he was like standout. Hutchinson 7.50. Thought he was kind of involved for the goal, giving it away. They've given the lowest score to Kefton Bell, 6.07. I don't know about that. I know in the first half Woods was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Romeo wasn't too good either in the first half. Bodfarsson played his art out. He ran all over the pitch. He's busting a gut, getting things done. And Zahor, he done okay. At least he scored the penalty. Yeah, so that's the ratings for the Millwall players there. Moving on to the stats. What are the numbers? So we actually had more possession. Okay, 53 to 47. 9 attempts on target to 2. 5 attempts off target to 2. 7 blocked shots to 0. Wow. Goalkeeper saves. Our keeper made 1. Their keeper made 5. Yep. Total passes. Long time in a while the passes have been that close. 349 to us, 368 to them. Completed passes 236 to 250. So pretty close in the passes for once. Corners 9 for us, 1 for them. Fouls 10 to 14, 1 yellow card each. Yeah, and there you go. And you can see the pre-match verdict here. Like I said, don't follow this website's tips. Their tips are absolutely atrocious. They said Sheffield Wednesday or draw. Wow. I don't know. Everyone was tipping up Sheffield Wednesday before the game, and I don't know why. I put money on. I put Millwall in my triple, and if you watched yesterday's video, you know I cashed out after 30 minutes because we were playing so bad, and that cost me 300 quid. I'm absolutely gutted. I'm glad we won. Absolutely glad we won, but the way it went, absolutely gutting because it cost me my money. I don't know. Maybe I'm a massive Jonah, and the reason I cashed out changed the game as soon as I cashed out. Maybe I wasn't supposed to win that money. It wasn't wasn't for me. Anyway, let's move on. This what you can see now on the screen is whoscored.com. This is the website where you get if you ever seen EFL Team of the Week, they get their picks for Team of the Week from this website. So that's what this website is. And you can see here from the match report. So it says Millwall created a high number of chances relative to their possession, were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from set pieces, or strong at finishing. Weaknesses, no weaknesses today. That makes a change. Styles had a large quantity of possession in their opponent's half, favoured long shots, attacked down the right side, attacked through the middle, had a high shot frequency when in possession. Yes, it was an absolute joy. Over the whole game, like I said, the first 40 minutes were dog shit. It says for Sheffield Wednesday, stole the ball often from the opposition, gave away a lot of free kicks around the box, attacked down the right side. And here we can see got different numbers here. They say we had 21 attempts, 9 open play, 11 set piece, 1 penalty. So they had 4, 3 and 1. And they actually had a better conversion rate, 25%. From their 4 shots, they got 1 goal. We got 4 shots from 21. Very That's a very good rate for us. It's normally down at 6%, but very good. It's like the more you shoot, the better chance you got scoring, but the better you get at shooting. You get an eye, like it's you get an eye for it. Like when you're playing darts, you gotta get an eye in for it. You don't just walk up and do it naturally straight away. These, what you can see now, are the average player positions. So Keftenbeld was actually sitting for the first half, just in front of George Evans. Hutch in the middle there. Cooper was getting forward a lot more, like he did in the last game. Romeo quite isolated on his own over there. It's probably why that goal come down that side. It's Bodfarsson, Zohor quite forward, and as usual, Leonard and Woods on each other. I think Leonard was supposed to be playing higher. I think if this is over the whole game, when Thompson come on, then Leonard can move further back. So let's move on to this one. This has the match events as well, as you can see there. But we're going to come down and look at this. So if you look here, if you look where the badges are, you can see the average for the players, the ratings for the players: 7.02 for Millwall and 6.34 for Wednesday. So we were better than them overall. Sorry. Biakowski was still quite a low score, 6.1. That's probably because his kicking again wasn't getting anywhere. His long balls weren't finding anyone. Again, man of the match, Scott Malone, 8.4. Romeo, 7.3. But look at the substitutes. Bradshaw, 7.6 after coming on. Thompson, 7.5 after coming on. So Thompson replaced Keftenbeld, and you can see he got a whole 1.1 more than Keftenbeld in the same amount of time. So that tells you night and day. And it's not because Keftenbeld was playing wrong. I don't think he did anything wrong. It's just I think the idea was Romeo was going walkabout, going forward, and Keftenbeld was supposed to fill in that gap. And maybe there was, like, when you've got George Evans playing on that side, so you've got the two new guys playing on that side, and then they've been playing, well, Keftenbeld's been playing with McNamara, and then you change in Romeo as well. So you've put two new players down that right side for Keftenbeld to play with. Yeah, so I'll blame Gary Rowett for that one. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's go further down and see. So total shots, we've seen 21-4. Who had the shots? Zohor, 3. So Romeo, 2. Malone, 2. Evans, 2. Hutchinson, 2. Cooper, 3. Thompson, 3. So you love to see. The only ones that didn't shoot, Leonard and Woods. Okay. Possession wise, they've given the possession to Sheffield Wednesday, 50.7 to 49.3, so that's different from the other website. And the most possession, Woods 6.5, Evans 6.1 for Millwall. That's quite high, isn't it? Bannon 7.8 is the highest of all the players on the pitch. He had most time on the ball. Which is that's troubling when we packed the midfield. Okay. And pass success percentage. So for the whole of Millwall's team, 67% average. But individually, again, Biakowski 27. Not good at all. Hutchinson 54, Zohor 57, jeez. Romeo down and low, 58. That's not good. Keftenbeld 75, but again Leonard 85. So when he got played in defence, pass success percentage went down because he was hitting more long balls. And you can see now he's back in midfield. It's gone back up again. It's actually higher than Woods' at 81% pass success. But even looking at this, look when Thompson come on. I mean, Thompson's got a reputation for kind of miscontrolling the ball and not passing it too well. But 83% pass success percentage from Ben Thompson when he come on the pitch. Fantastic, absolutely amazing there. Move on to dribbles. So down the wings. Aerials won. They actually won more aerials than us, which is not usual. We're usually leading this. Hutchinson 12, Cooper 8, Zahor 4, Bodvarsson 3, Bradshaw 3 when he come on. Getting involved. Tackles, we didn't actually tackle that much then. 9 to 25. That's odd. That is odd. Corners, we had 9, yep. Malone took them all, okay. There's no Jed Wallace. Dispossessed, we were dispossessed more than them. Because we were attacking more, you can see up front, they had 5 defenders. And we had 2 up front, and then they were, in the first half, they were quite isolated. 2 Zahor, Bodvarsson 4. Okay. Let's move on to the player statistics. Player bits. It's basically the same thing you've just seen more or less. There's a few extra bits that I like to look at. So Scott Malone, 8.42. Absolutely amazing. Then they give it to Hutchinson. And then Tom Bradshaw, the third best player for Millwall. According to this website. He only had 6 touches. That's Jesus. He had 6 touches, 3 aerials, 2 shots, both of which were on target. He didn't actually have a pass because his pass accuracy is 0. I think that's kind of one of those things where the stats is wrong, because that doesn't make any sense. Probably because he didn't play any passes, he didn't have a dodgy pass percentage rated, so that's kind of bumped him up artificially. But you can see here Ben Thompson, who got 7.51. Lowest player for Mill, Biakowski 6.1. That's due to the low pass percentage. 27.3, not good. Matt Smith, when he come on, only had 2 touches. So you can see here, because Matt Smith only had 2 touches, his rating's quite low, 6.13. But Bradshaw having 6 touches, because he won 3 aerials, scored a goal. Well, did he score the goal? I don't know. You check the highlights. I don't know if he scored it or it just hit him. But then, so that bumped his score up probably by a whole point. So it probably should be around 6.6. Because the ball hit him when on his way in. He's got the bumped up rating. Okay, touches. Who had the most touches in the game for Millwall? It's usually around Jed Wallace or Hutchinson. But what is Marlon Romeo? 79 by a lot to Scott Malone. So we were really going down both wings, weren't we? Trying to. George Evans 57, not being shy, getting involved there. Hutchinson 56. Yeah, so aerials 1. Yeah, we've seen that already, haven't we? Let's look at shots on and off target. So Jay Cooper, 3 shots, 3 off target. That sounds bad, but I think that includes headers and stuff like that. So when it says shots, it's basically attempts at goal, I think. So attempts at goal and attempts at goal off to on target. But like I said, these players need, if they need to shoot, then they need to shoot again and get used to it, get better at it, get closer and closer. So hopefully in the next game, if he has 3 shots, a couple of them will be on target. And if they're on target, then you might score, or it might come off the goalkeeper or a defender, and then someone else might score. That's how it works. So Zahor Zaha and Ben Thompson. And Ben Thompson was on the pitch for less time than Ken Zaha. And Ken Zaha had that penalty as well. So he had a dead spot shot. So it's 3 shots for Ben Thompson, 2 on target. 3 for Zaha, 2 on target. Bradshaw there, 2 shots, 2 on target. Okay. Moving on, offensive. There's something here. Unscheduled touches, so that's basically poor ball control. So Malone with 4. John Daly with 4. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, that's it. That's just it from that. I don't know. Let's go back. Good. Dispossessed. Who got dispossessed? John Daly possessed. Oh yeah, we've seen that on the other one, haven't we? Yeah. Go defensive. From this one, clearances. So Hutch with 7, Evans with 5. Decent, yeah. Interceptions, yeah. There it is. Moving on to passing. So key passes. Malone with 4, Romeo with 3. Who had the most passes? Ryan Woods 47, 80% accuracy. George Evans 45, only 66% accuracy. That's probably because of the few long balls that he bombed in there. Again, you can see Hutchinson 39 passes, only 53 accuracy. Yeah. So the defenders had the most of the passing, which is probably not what you want to see. Yep. So again though, Biakowski 11 passes, only 27% accuracy. So was that only 3 were accurate? It's roughly 3 out of 10 is like 30% in it, yeah. So Jesus, 3 from, that's not good, is it? Okay, moving on. So crosses. I'm looking at this. So Malone done okay. 12 crosses, 5 accurate. That includes the corners, I expect. Romeo 4 and 1. Okay. And everyone else not too much. So it was really going down the wings there, especially the left wing. Long balls and accurate long balls. So this one and this one next to it. Hutchinson 16, only 6 accurate. Evans 15-7. Yeah, Biakowski 9, only 1 accurate. Not that good. So who was good with the long balls? None really. Maybe Leonard. Okay. So that's it. I think that sums it up really. I mean, it's a tale of two halves, and one was absolutely awful and one was absolutely brilliant, and it balanced itself out to a pretty decent result. Now we've got to go and play against a team close to the top of the table in Reading, and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, that's it for today's Daily Millwall. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.